My roommates double-stuffed my kitty. Well, this is my latest adventure and new experience. I honestly didn't even think it was possible, although my roommate has been promising me that it is for weeks now. I'm not really sure what got him into it, but for some reason he has been obsessed with me getting my kitty double-stuffed, as he calls it. I keep brushing it off because I thought he was joking, and I literally had never even heard of such a thing before, and I just assumed it was impossible. But wow, I was wrong. As I found out last night, there were only 4 of us home. It was me, my roommate, and the 2 guys who have girlfriends that I have been writing about recently, in many of my other posts. Their girlfriends weren't here though. I guess they were pretty burned out after our week-long banging session. Ha ha, my roommate was on her period. So I guess that just left me as the one free you slut who was available to please my guy roommates. After having dinner, my roommate decided to go to bed early, so that left just the 3 of us in the living room together. Well, I guess it's just you tonight. The 2 of them told me one of the guys who was there is the one who has been begging me to try taking 2 of them inside my kitty at the same time. Little did I know at the time, but the 2 of them had agreed to try it tonight on me. It was premeditated, LOL. I thought I was just gonna get regular tag teamed as usual, but I was in for so much more than just the usual, as I soon found out. Things started off pretty much in the typical way they always do. The guys laid back on the couch and ordered me onto my knees so that they could game while I sucked their pickles. I would switch off between them every 5 minutes or so, and the entire time they would be locked in on whatever game they have been playing lately. I always try to challenge myself when I suck, and today was no different. I always push myself to take them deeper and keep them in my throat longer than I did the time before, and I definitely feel like I set a new personal best for myself today. I even managed to distract one of them from his dumb game for a second. He looked down at me and said, "I can tell you are really trying tonight," which is high praise coming from him. After blowing them for what felt like hours, they were finally bored of gaming and were ready to do me. They got me onto the couch on my knees and started off on both sides of me. They were being really rough with me too. They must have been horny. I can always tell they are horny because they just do me like I'm a doll, using my body like it's nothing but an object. My throat was getting filled by one and my kitty by the other. And it didn't take long for them to make me get off like the slut I am. I came hard for them and I felt my kitty get soaked. I guess my one roommate who wanted to double stuff me could hear how wet I was and realize that this would be the perfect moment. "I want to lick you from behind while he bangs you," he said before getting me into a different position. One of the guys laid on his back and I climbed on top of him. He slid into me and my other roomie got behind me and started to press his tongue against my peach. He did me with his tongue while his roommate banged my kitty. It honestly felt amazing and I came again from the double sensation. All of a sudden, I felt him remove his tongue and he put his hand on my back and pushed me forward. I thought he wanted to fuck my ass. Then I felt it. He pressed his meat against my other roommate's meat and started trying to get them both into my pussy. I just laid there in stunned silence. It felt impossible at first, but then all of a sudden, the tips popped in. I have never been so stretched in my life. They went slow at first to let me adjust, but eventually I did just that, and they finally were all the way inside me. The guy behind me did most of the motion, and he started sliding in and out of while the guy under me for the most part stayed still. I actually loved it. I felt so full and so slutty. I came again even harder than the first 2 times, and my kitty was gushing at this point. He started going faster and faster, and finally he came inside of me. Once he pulled out, the guy under me started to bang. He started pounding my cream-filled kitty hard as he could, and moments later, he added a second load to my kitty. I felt so used. I was the perfect little girl for them. All I could say before going to shower and clean off was, I guess it is possible. I never would have thought let's def do that again. I'm sure this will be a semi-regular thing from now on, and I'm def glad to have discovered it.